Okay, I'm picking this up after like talking to Emma and Ivor. His sister's missing. I don't remember exactly when the stream went down, but yeah, this'll. Part of me streaming this was to not have to edit it, so this'll probably just be going up as is. Well, yeah, welcome to Pokemon Legends CA. Go check out the live streams. What? Somebody's just in a spider web. You see this? Dang it, they got at me again. Somebody get me out of here, please. Just have your Pokemon hit this thing with a powerful move. Nobody need to be gentle. That is... What? What? Like... Phew. Thanks for your help getting me out of that sticky situation. You really saved me. How did that happen? It's the work of these Spinnerack here. Well, the truth is, 3 of them are my partners. I call them the Spinnerack Civvies. When they get angry, they always wrap me up and leave me high and dry like that. This time, I messed up by destroying a web that they finished making. Big mistake. All 3 of them strung me up and left me hanging. I wish they showed some mercy. It's not like I did it on purpose. Okay, you've made your point. I'll be more careful, I promise. But you know what would be a better use for all that silk? Nets and ropes to sell for some quick cash. I'm kidding. That was a joke. Don't string me up against Spinnerack. A trap of his own making, we'll say. Oh, right, I was gonna stop to heal, but I'm dumb. Is that a hair making a shadow or my headphones? Emma, Nettie, I've looked all over, but Gwen's not here either. That's to be expected, Ivor. Now let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwen. Nettie, I'd appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. I've been unable, so fun fact. Got yourself a missing person, eh? Well, I don't know anything about that, but good luck. Found her? I managed to find an old friend of mine online. That girl at the cafe had such a cute bag. Wish I could ask her where she got it. Justice. My rival at work finally got the dressing down he deserved. Just sweet, sweet justice. Ivor. Ivor's iconic. I mean, look at those muscles. Yes, I mean, I don't disagree. But that, I'm trying to find his sister. You know anything about his sister? No? Well, thanks for nothing. What was it? Gwen? Wendon, that was it. Whew, I was just blanking on the name of a city in Galar there for a while. Gwen from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean the girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near their dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I often hear she goes to a cafe off Centrico Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Any leads, Nettie? Well, we should check that cafe food truck. That matches what I heard too. Sounds like she left for Centrico Plaza with someone. For a nice move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood. I'm on it. Go, Hembo. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyways, we should hurry after him. I don't like the Charizard that's just staring us down. Emma, Nettie, there's no sign of Gwen here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, if it isn't for our local detective, the usual fire blast roast for you today? I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go. Ooh, I'm getting questioned here. I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Her? Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl. Any idea who that could be? Possibly. If it's talking about Dynamo girl, it'd be Kanari, but like... Those teams seem like polar opposites, but opposites attract, as they do say. Ever, do you know if your sister's close to Kanari from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Kanari? You just had a promotion match against Kanari, didn't you, Nettie? Where was it? Oh... I mean... Oh... So technically, it'd be construction. It'd be the construction place. But like... You know... Well... I'm not a fan. And he's off. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. Well, but we already got to start. You could wait a couple minutes for the coffee. We certainly hope to see you again soon. That poor man. Dang, I feel really bad. It would seem there's no sign of Gwen here either. Hey, what's the big deal? Don't go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barged in here suddenly yelling Gwen so loud that I had a heart attack on stream. He's looking pop staying here, or else there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Kanari. We promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwen. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Still, I'd love a quiz. So I'll tell you what, try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you must simply tell me where she is. Back off, big guy. You're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof as how worried I am about Gwen. Muted, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Oh, right. Nettie, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decided to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I going to heal my wounded eagle? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Nettie wins, you can tell us where we should look for Gwen. Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in. I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? I'll win again. Bring it on. No mercy this time. I'm going in for the overkill. Enough playing around. Electros, let's crank it up the voltage to a Mega Evolution. I can't speak right now. Okay. Oh, this is... Why didn't... I'm just panicking. I'm panicking right now, I'm sorry. Because that was a terrible move. He thrashed my whole team, even Electros. Again? Yeesh, what's wrong with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever, you want to know about G-Vol, yeah? She's been a fanatic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game says she mentioned how she could be looking for some spot. How she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. All I know is what I heard. That G-Vol wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axis don't meet up. Whatever that means. And she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was heading for some fountain to pick in a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. A fountain. Now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Of course. That would be Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue, Nettie. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwen's Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? Be Ghost Fire. So it'd be the Clawitzer. The Floex. Yes, Clawitzer is a fire type. It's a water type, and Chandelure is a fire type, which makes it weak to water type moves. Great, so we should go look for a Clawitzer, yes? I'm on. Yeah. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Vol might just want some alone time? I'd probably need the space like that if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual Clawitzer. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Lumiose, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Nettie. Let's hurry over to Clawitzer Fountain and Blue Section 7. She's running after. Ivor, wait! It's the Clawitzer Fountain! Well, thanks for entertaining us, Kanari. Oh. My team got healed. Never mind. Emma, noted. I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwen anywhere. So, you don't have any idea where Gwen might be in this area, then? But this must be the right place. There's the Clawitzer Fountain, just like Kanari told us. Well, Nettie, do you think we'll find Gwen around here some of it? Yeah, I'm sure of it. Me too. Let's see, there was something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axes didn't meet. Yes, of course, the X-axis is horizontal, the Y-axis is vertical, and the Z-axis is depth. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X-axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust our Y. Once we do, we'll be on the right track to find Gwen. You mean going down into the sewers? There's all this water in the way. What would your approach be? I don't drink all the water. Drink it all. All of it. No, I wouldn't suggest that. So don't even think about it. Well, I've trained my body to accomplish feats such as this with some efforts. I imagine I could. I said no. You'll make yourself sick doing that. Yeah, I vaporize all of. Stop the water? That sounds like a tall order. The skills I've honed in Fists and Justice can surely help us solve this problem. Aha! I have it. I'll just smash the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upward, yes? Then the water pooling below would slowly drain away. No. Yeah, it's a perfect solution. Girl Frowling, stop right there. You can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I saw you in my martial arts after all, and... Nettie, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain's nostrils to stop the flow of the water that's filling in the pool below out of empty into the sewer, then we can investigate. Okay. So, I paused there to take care of some stuff real quick. What is it? Ice Beam, okay. Okay, you know what? Vanilla. I should have just waited and actually just watched the video for a moment. You know, even my... Why can't I... Okay then. Yeah. Okay, no, I'm just gonna have to remember that video exists. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. It's frozen. Shouldn't be an issue. I'm going to the sewers. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, Nettie. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here? Well, Pokemon, you say? Well, will Gren be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood, I bought it! There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwen, Nettie. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Yo, is she Naruto running there? Okay. Yeah. Surveying Wild Zone 13. There you are, Nettie. It looks like this block is preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through with bare strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No, destroying public property. Nettie, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Klefki! I'm like, a Klefki's gotta be coming by. That Pokemon had keys, right? That was a Klefki, right? Let's go after it. It seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open that lock back there. Then I shall go ahead and catch it. Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. This doesn't fortunately mean there is a chance of being Klefki knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Stop right there. That's hardly different than punching a door. You punching the poor thing. We're not an ancient Hisui, you know. This also raises some concerns about how you got... Yeah. I'll be back. Anyway, something about the concerns about Ivor raising his own Pokemon. Anyways, I think we can safely leave this matter to Nettie. Feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Cat making me lose it tonight. Alright, now I'll catch that Klefki. Nice catch. I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Don't question the himbo. Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. We're counting on you, Klefki. Oh, we're counting on you, Klefki. Not that I've kept his voice consistent at all. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thank you for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there is no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key, but if there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my honed fist become the key. The path will be opened thanks to my power. Justice Punch! See? With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that's what you call a plan. Personally, I call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Yeah, she is newer to learn. Yeah, I don't have any way to get up there. Did you see that? That was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It might be the very same Chandelure that Gwen has as a partner. It looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost time, so it's not surprising it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwen's partners, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwen is? A keen observation. Given the situation, I say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Nettie. A cluster of pipes and some valves, nothing special. Some old electric panels, nothing happens when you flip. I have learned something important in the course of this investigation. If I go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very crossed indeed. Oh, that's all you've learned, my friend? We've checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In any case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power, strength is justice. No way. Just disappoint. That's odd. I have smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've ever punched a wall and had my fist go straight through it without it breaking in. Felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly, I must have undergone even more diligent training if I was to wish to smash illusion walls. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Nettie. The chill I felt passing through this makes me think it could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. And I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more and everyone will be happier for it. Nettie, look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwen. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Nettie. I think this is coming down to she just generally needed time away from her brother. But it's a bit like, girl, it's been 2 days. Gwen! We found our missing person. Where's the villain that trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all of this? There is no culprit. That's right. In a way, there's no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwen was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwen. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the whole truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest up to you, Nettie. Are we doing this? Let's battle. I'm gonna win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice. You are challenged by Gwen of the Fist of Justice. Chandelure, Mega Evolve. Finish them. Your Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't strong. Wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well, in any case. You fought well in any case, and well detected both. Do you know these two, Gwen? Of course. Emma's the greatest detective in all of Lumiose. And Nettie is a member of Team MZ. She's also the reigning Canary Quiz Whiz. I see. And what do you mean by when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you started battling the ZA Royale, you don't stop even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It's an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way you would be able to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea what was causing the Fist of Justice and my sister's so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Nettie. Is it true, then? Nettie's my opponent for my next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, Place is dead. Well, seems I must prepare for our bow. I hope you all will excuse me. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a lip-whip back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, in the dark. Well now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residence, let's say. Of course. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion shoot can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwen, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Nettie. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. In some ways, if I was his sister, I would have been like, nah, you need to manage your own smartphone for me to... I would have been like, nah, you need to manage your own smartphone to, compete in the ZA Royale. At last you've arrived. Gwen made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with the Pokémon in this city, then Pokémon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. For both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, Nettie, shall we begin our match? Let's do it. Gwen, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Challenger's tickets verified. You're clear to start a match. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'd like to see you try. Strength is power. Strength is justice. You have been challenged by Ivor, the Fist of Justice. Okay. Oh. Wait. There's a Mega Phalanx? What? I am so ready to see this, guys. They're Gundam now. They're flipping Gundam. Yeah! Defeat! How incredibly unjust. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. My justice didn't prevail. It's clear I must train even harder. Fine. But no more battling the ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones are broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together? out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwen. I want to give Nettie my thanks. As a token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. It was a good match, Nettie. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you will excuse me. Come on. Sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought that X and Y axis would end up being clues in a missing person case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axis go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people and Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? It could be something like that. Could be that. Or something like all of us here. What are the odds that we meet and become friends? Something the matter? Nah, it's nothing. But I should be asking you what's the matter, Naveen. Why won't you just try the croissant curry already? That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, it's not that. Hey, that's not as hard as the passage you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. Good morning. No sign of Urbane or Lydia yet. At last I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. I received a pair of performance sneakers. Think nothing of it. I got them as a thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size. Hey, Urbane! Do you know where Urbane is? Not here. He must have headed out earlier to be his helpful self around the city. That idiot. Apparently he borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot. So we're in debt now, to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them! The one so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokémon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is Nettie, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z? That's me. Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate. And I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Urbane borrowed from us. Could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Urbane has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? Got the money. What? So it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked your number down, Nettie? How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Urbane didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the rest syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, then we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Don't worry, Floette. Don't worry, Floette. We'll get Urbane out of this mess somehow. If it's true they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. Yeah, you're right, AZ. Especially since they called 2 of us now. I can't get a hold of Urbane. Hey, Nettie. If they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Of course. Thanks. I'll feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. Alright. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seem disreputable. Yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. We're going. I was gonna stop after I finished that, but like, I need to know more. That's what this place is here? Okay. Ooh, more wild zones unlocked. Jeez, everything about the Rust Syndicate has a threatening aura. Right down to their building. What is that face? We clean the city of dirt and dust. Watch us grunt brats to lay the rest. Hey, it looks like we got visitors. Huh? What you want? Got business with the Rust Syndicate? Yes, we're here to talk. Ooh, here to talk, huh? Well, I'm on guard duty here. Too busy keeping eyes on things to listen to your problems. Maybe if I crush your Pokemon in a battle, you'll run off and stop bothering us. That means you're gonna have to take... You and me are gonna have a one-on-one match too, little girlie. I love that Hydro Pump's so strong. Talk about losing a face. What? I'm lost? Hey, you cheated, didn't you? That's why you're gonna never make it past being a guard, see? Hey, shot it. Didn't see you pulling a win on your end either. My battle was much closer. Lost by a hair. It was practically a win. You're standing out in front of our organization, a place where we need to maintain appearances. I fail to see how you two causing a scene is aiding us in this effort. Now, who are our guests? Mr. Felipe. Standing guard isn't just busy work. It's a vital role in our organization. Please do it properly. Now then, my name is Felipe. What brings you to our humble office today? Now then, you must be Nettie. Thank you for coming by so soon after my call. I can see you're taking matters very seriously. But what a shame to find out that this is the kind of people you are. Was there truly a need to humiliate our guard so thoroughly and heartlessly? What? I don't know if I can discuss business with people as rude as yourselves, but it would be rude of me to send you away when you came all the way here. So how about this? I give you a thrashing in battle. We call it even. If you don't mind an embarrassing defeat, speak to me when you're ready. You ain't gonna lose. You're gonna lose. I'ma win. I'm a rank D. So, how about you show me what you can do in a Pokemon battle, You're wrong. I do like that enthusiasm, but I'm part of the Breast Syndicate's top brass. My approval is hard to win. And I wouldn't want to leave you with false optimism about how business with us goes. Our two stones connect us, our bond manifest in Mega Evolution. I see. Your Pokemon are a little stronger than I expected. Very impressive indeed for someone so young. Taking the liberty of healing your Pokemon is a sign of my goodwill. As a man of my word, I think it's time for us to talk business. Please follow me. Come on, Nettie. We should head in after him. The atmosphere in the office is tense. I don't like this. Into the elevator, please. I don't like it. Wait here, please. Oh! I vaguely remember seeing this in the trailer. One of the trailers. These two are here to speak with you, boss. And who exactly am I speaking with? We're the kids here to discuss our business involving Hotel Z. So, you two came in place of Urbane, eh? It's too good to come himself? But tell me, Felipe, why don't our guests have a scratch on them? You were supposed to crush their spirits, make them more persuadable. Sorry, boss. They're stronger than they look. You don't say. Well, isn't that interesting? So, you two, I take it you're here to talk some sort of deal? Better make it worth my time. I'm sorry. Can I ask, who are you? This is the boss of the Rest Syndicate. Mr. Corbeau. Never really wanted the title of boss, I'll have you know. But Felipe there served it on me. Your talents far exceed my own, sir. It's only natural I surrender the boss's seat to you. Bah, enough of that. We got guests. This isn't time to be discussing our internal affairs. And where are my manners? I've kept our guests standing this whole time. Have a seat on those sofas, why don't you? They're real comfy. Our guests all love them. In fact, they never want to seem to leave them. At least, not before agreeing to everything we ask. Now then, let's talk business. Like I said, you two better make it worthwhile. Otherwise, who knows what may happen to you. We promise we are taking this super seriously. We had to come in Urbane's place because we couldn't get a hold of him. To be honest, we're not sure why he came for you for a loan in the first place. I guess I'd interpret your friend Urbane's lack of communication as an attempt to save you from worrying. Such a caring boy, after all. Fill him in, Felipe. This whole deal began when I encountered Urbane helping people in the city. He was lending a hand to a member of our organization, so I asked him if there was any way we could help him in return, as thanks. He mentioned that the hotel he's helping at was struggling to get customers, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity to offer our assistance. One of our services is providing loans to those in need, you see. Urbane was rather enthusiastic about the deal. He mentioned needing funds to create some promotional videos for the hotel. It was my pleasure to loan him $100,000 for this purpose. Your friend helped us, so we helped your friend. A beautiful little circle, isn't it? Excuse me? You said on the phone that the interest is already at $1 million now. You call that helping? Naturally, I made sure to indicate the terms and conditions when finalizing the loan. Your friend claimed that if you made a video and posted it ASAP, guests would flock to your hotel so he could pay us back in full the very next day. What? But his videos aren't that great anyway. We'd be lucky if one of them even broke 10 views. They're certainly not bringing in a lot of guests. Well, I take financial matters very seriously. I even personally warned him, you know. I straight up asked him, "Are you sure? You're not a pro. Can you really make a video that good?" I told him he shouldn't be over-promising. But he did. So what I want to know now is, what are you two gonna do about the situation? We need more time to paint. Aw, well, rest. Sounds like we're never getting our money back, Felipe. Listen, I'll tell you what. We can leave the matter of the 100,000 that Urbane borrowed between him and us. That way, you two only have to deal with all the extra interest he incurred. How do you expect us to deal with it? I'm not a monster. I know having this big old debt from Urbane hanging over your head can't be fun. I doubt you can cough up the money anyway. So, I got a proposal for you. Nothing too hard. I just want you to take care of some little jobs here and there for us. You do well, I start reducing the interest that is owed to us. Why should we believe that you'll actually follow through on that? Is this kid trying to test my patience? No. Shouldn't be losing my temper. Innocent civilians. Look, I'm cutting you a deal here. Out of the goodness of my heart, I might add. Now, if you choose to reject my kind offer, then we might just show up at the hotel and have a big old Pokémon showdown. Every single one of us. So what do you say? I assume you'll accept. Yeah, accept. Now, that's what I like to hear. Pleasant doing business with you. How much will we have to do before the interest is taken care of and we're done working for you? Well, you work really, really hard. Maybe just one job. Or I could keep giving you more work. It's up to me, really. So you're just saying you might keep us working for you forever? Oh, don't worry. It probably won't come to that. But look on the bright side. These jobs will be for the benefit of the city. Just do your best, and I'm sure everything will work out. To be clear, this deal is between you two and the rest syndicate. Urbane has no part. I'll be in touch. The exit is over there. Kindly see yourselves out. What is the what's a Yakuza boss doing here? I'm so glad we're out of there. More than half of me thought they might not let us go. I guess now we know firsthand how they rope people into giving them free labor forever. Payne is such an idiot. But I guess I can't be that mad when I know he was doing it all. Hey, would you clear out already? We got cleaning to do. As if we'd want to stay around here another second. Come on, Eddie. Let's head back to Hotel Z. Maybe... We're back, Naveen. Oh, you're alive, thank goodness. Aw, thanks, Floette. It's sweet of you to worry about us. Floette was on the edge the whole time you were gone. If you'd been any later, she might have unleashed her... Nah, I want to see that. I want to see that universe. If you'd been any later, she might have unleashed her light of ruin on the Rust Syndicate. You can't let her do that. You really don't want to start a never-ending feud with these guys. That's precisely why I did all I could to keep Floette calm. So, how did things go? They're using us as unpaid help, just like the rumor said. So what do we do next? We really can't do much until the Rust Syndicate gets in touch about what they want us to do. And we still haven't managed to get a hold of Urbane either. For the moment, I guess we should start by figuring out our next step. The next steps, the Team MZ way. That's right. It's strategy meeting time. That you guys don't focus in. What do you say, Nettie? Ready to start a meeting? Okay, let's start this strategy meeting. Oh, I'm okay. The dyslexia, sleep tiredness is getting to me there. Okay, let the strategy meeting begin. Today's topic: how are we going to handle the Rust Syndicate's orders? Or maybe I should be asking, how do we deal with the Rust Syndicate overall? Shouldn't we try and find out all we can about Urbane's depth for starters? If I could, I would. But what are we even supposed to do when we don't know where he is? Surely he'll make his way back to the hotel eventually. Hey, why are we having a strategy meeting? Haven't gotten any word from Vinny. Urbane! What did you go and take a sketchy loan for? We're gonna have to bust our backs to pay it back. Yeah, I did borrow some funds to shoot up Hotel Z promo. But it wasn't a ton or anything. Nothing worth getting worked up about. Oh, for sure. Just a little million in interest. No worries, right? Oh, come on, there's no way. I read all the terms when I borrowed the money. Oh man, there is some really fine print about interest. You even have to zoom in to find it. Well, that's awfully sneaky, but if it's there in the print, I'm afraid they got us in over a barrel. Hold on, Vinny's calling. Hey Vinny, got any more rogue Mega Evolution cases for us? Yeah, please go ahead and send us the info like always. This is going to be a lot to handle on top of the Rust Syndicate's jobs. What are you talking about? The Rust Syndicate is saying it's still on you to pay back the original sum you borrowed, of course. But now some of us are also stuck working for them until they pay off your stupid interest paid off. Seriously? I didn't know how this all happened while I was out helping folks, but I'm really sorry. Guess I'll just add these rogue Pokemon to the strategy meeting agenda. According to Vinny's report, we've got another 3 locations with Pokemon that are probably gonna rogue Mega Evolve. First, looks like there's a Mawile in Sector 6 of the Magenta District. And we've got a Barbaracle in Sector 5, the Blue District. And lastly, an Ampharos in Sector 6 of the Rouge District. Let's split up who goes where again, and we can each figure out the details of our targets later. I hope you're still good with going around and helping on all 3, Nettie. So today's first mission, handling the Mawile that's going rogue in Magenta Sector 6. Urbane, you can go. Second mission, helping the Barbaracle in the sewers of Blue Sector 5. I'll be there. And third mission, taking care of the Ampharos and Rogues, Rouge Sector 6. This one will be on a rooftop, apparently. Naveen, check it out. I'll help however I can. Sorry, Nettie. I know this is a lot on your plate. Let's focus on the rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon for now, okay? Yo, we're going for this Ampharos. Yes. I want to... Okay, ground type. Okay, so maybe... Oh, do I have a ground type that can Mega Evolve? Because that's also the issue. don't think I have a ground type that can Mega Evolve. How strange. This elevator seems to have power, but I can't get it to work at all. Huh. What's wrong? Hi, Gwen. Seems we're being watched. How did you notice me here? How could we not notice you? Did you think you were being subtle? Quiet. You have a problem, no? How did you know that? Did you do something to that elevator? Your problem may have a solution if you beat me in battle. Is this girl actually ignoring me? You've got to battle her, not just find out what she knows, but to find out what her problem is. Leave Gwen alone, I love her. I can get behind the shy girl. Are we doing this? Get ready. He crashed to OP. Please nerf. Oh my gosh, just imagine getting like alpha mega Embor. How much damage would that thing do with heat crash? Not terrifying. Your Pokemon brim with justice. You really are strong. Sorry, Canary, I couldn't avenge you. Wait, I remember you. You were in the Canary Quiz Wiz contest. Quiet. So, you won, so I'll keep my word. This elevator, it's cursed. Seriously? Just kidding, it's not actually cursed. Go ahead, Chandelure. Hi, bud. See? A naughty Phantup was the culprit. Well, thank you. Chandelure and I must protect this city and its people. Can't hope to save our reputation from Ivor's recklessness any other way. I'll win the next Quiz Wiz contest. My love for Canary is much greater than yours. You'll see. I'm sorry I made you battle. Here, I'll heal your Pokemon. Thank you. You like KO'd 2 of them. The rest is up to you. Well, that explains her problem with me. But if she thinks she can outquiz me, she's wrong. Well, next time you actually need to go into the quiz, Naveen. No, up we go. Emperor should be up there. Okay, let's take a look at the Mega Pokedex. It is fire ground type. Didn't think about that. Scrafty is raring to go. Is raring to go. Okay, I gotta log in the next couple. I didn't think about the dragon type thing. Could have told me that before I prepared for battle. And I guess I still have Blastoise on my team with Icy Wind. Ampharos site. One of the mysterious Mega Stones. An Ampharos holding this stone will be able to Mega Evolve during battle. That was quite the battle. All y'all Pokemon. Facing those rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon can be scary, but I know they need our help. Now the rest Syndicate. They're the ones I'm truly afraid of. I'd rather not deal with them at all. Impressive work, Team MD. I've been going around searching for cases of rogue Mega Evolution in hopes of running into Zygar and the mysterious L person. But no big breakthroughs yet. L's actions certainly seem suspicious, but I don't get the sense that he has any bad intentions. Please let me know if you find out anything important about L, okay? See you around. Being a detective seems like a lot of work. Better go as well. Got things of my own to take care of. I'll see you later. I need to try and organize this monstrosity in some way. Come on, I just want to see it. I want to see the Megas. Well, okay, I guess I spent the whole battle seeing normal Ampharos. Do I need to go to a wild area? I might need to go to a wild area. Okay. Cool. Yeah, okay, kinda, yeah. Goes almost a bit Super Saiyan. Probably not gonna work. Okay. Okay, we'll wait for Pidgey's Mega Evolution to fizzle out. Okay, yeah, I'll probably do some slide editing, but like, maybe not. Because like, it all comes back down to, this is, you know. Well, face down the alpha. Ow. Sure, why not? I have 2 alpha Magikarps now. I could evolve one and see how big an alpha Gyarados is. For me, that's the most fun thing about the alpha Pokemon, just seeing how big they are. Especially now that you add in Mega Evolution, which generally amps their size up. Alright, this is me wrapping it up now. I'm gonna pretend like it's the end of a live stream here. Because I mean, I'm thinking, is there anything that I drastically need to cut out? Probably not. There'd be a couple minutes like, yo, what is going on? But like, meh. So I think I might get this uploading overnight. But, anyways, I'm thinking I'll be back with Legend ZA, like Friday, or, honestly, I'm probably gonna want to stream play the game again sooner than that. But tomorrow morning I've decided, okay, I'm most of the way finished with my next my next Minecraft episode. So I'm gonna finish that up and maybe even get it posted tomorrow. If not, schedule it for like later in the week, maybe next Sunday even. So, and then, what do I want? Maybe I will stream Tuesday after I work. Maybe. But my friend normally streams then. I guess part of me playing the game again could just be doing the non-story stuff again. Because Wednesday, I want to leave for a spooky game again. And then Thursday, I could do something Thursday morning, but meh. Then again, I'd also be doing like Friday morning. Thursday or Friday morning, I'll be back with Legends ZA. Hopefully actually streaming this time. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Well, yeah, expect more Minecraft in the next week if you watch any of my stuff and care, you know. And then you'll see me just lose my soul. That's pretty much what happens in the next week's Minecraft episode. I'm literally, the part that I just finished editing before I called it was, I just said something along the lines of, do you ever feel like the internet brain rot gets to you? And it, you know, I think that's a good way to kind of describe that whole episode. Or, you know, where it's just kind of like, yeah, a slow descent of losing your mind. But yeah, Wednesday, spooky games again. I might do more of, part of me is like, kind of like, maybe I do more of a movie night by doing a dark picture. Because I have the first 3. I have Man of Medan. Got Man of Medan, Little Hope, and House of Ashes. And do I have a 4th one? I think I just have 3. But I'm also kind of like, my Resident Evil stream. That was, I love it as a, like, yeah, this is who I am. But it's also like, I did not make any progress in the game. So I'm doing like, I think I might do Resident Evil again on Wednesday for spooky season. Or maybe even I guess I could even get my PS5 set up for streaming and do Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Or maybe I can see if there's some free random horror game out there I could play. You know what? I want to actually make progress into Resident Evil. So, I'm going to do that Wednesday. But my plan is going to be, since I made like no progress at all, just starting from the very beginning. And not doing it on the highest difficulty. And, yeah. And then, yeah, for October, I think generally, I'm going to leave Wednesdays to be, like, generally speaking, not this month, I'm going to leave Wednesdays to be, like, Minecraft streams. And then I'm going to find times to throw in Pokemon in there until I'm done with ZA. And then, but for October, we're doing spooky games. I'm doing spooky games for Wednesdays. Okay, anyway, that's it. See you guys later.